Hi there, this is Taylor Huey. Welcome to the Ascension Rotaract Network website. So today I'm going to walk through the website with you and show you the different resources that are available, as well as how to both connect with us if your district hasn't connected with us before, as well as gain access to all of our resources through the Member Center if your district has officially onboarded with Ascension. So to start, you'll find our website by typing in www.ascensionrotaract.com. We also have a Facebook page as well as an Instagram, but this is our primary location for resources. So once you type that in, you'll come to our homepage, which is where we are right now. And I'll go ahead and walk through the homepage, and then we'll go over into the Join Us tab, which shares a little bit more about who our team is, as well as how to connect with our team. We'll then go into the resources that we have available, as well as the login information in order to gain access to those resources. So to start, on our homepage here, we have a little bit more information about what Ascension Rotaract Network actually is. So Ascension Rotaract Network is a multi-district information organization, or MDIO. So we support Rotaractors as well as Rotary partners in clubs and districts in zones 28 through 34 within the eastern half of the United States. So that is roughly the region from Maine down to the Caribbean and roughly over to the Mississippi, so about half of the United States. There are MDIOs all over the world, so we're excited to be supporting this portion of the world through our organization, as well as collaborate with other MDIOs, all of which are officially recognized by Rotary International all over the world. Within Ascension, we do have 3 pillars of sustainability, which we work to focus our projects as well as our resources and initiatives on. So if you scroll down, there's a bit more information, but our 3 pillars are mentorship, connection, as well as education. A little bit further down is our story about our reason for starting this organization and what we as Rotaractors and Rotarians, a part of the founding executive board, saw as a point that we were lacking in terms of resources and support as far as Rotaract goes in the eastern half of the United States. And if you scroll a little bit further down, you will see some postings from our Instagram page. So if you click on any one of these postings, we'll go ahead and click on the Rotaract Week 2022 and go up into the right-hand corner. It says view this post in a new tab on Instagram. That'll take you to our Instagram page if you click on that right there. As I mentioned, we also have a Facebook page. So if you type in Ascension Rotaract Network on Facebook, you can also find us there, as well as through our Instagram. A little further down is the list of our members that are officially part of the Ascension family. These are our districts. If your district is listed here, this means that you have access as either a Rotarian or a Rotaractor or even an Interactor to our member center and all the resources that we have available. If your district is not listed here, I strongly encourage you to reach out to us and start that conversation about onboarding and connecting with Ascension through your district. And we'll go ahead and scroll back up to the top here to get to this top panel. So we'll start with the Join Us tab. I'll go ahead and click on that. So there are 3 steps to officially onboard and engage with Ascension Rotaract Network through your district. So these 3 steps are submitting an official inquiry, and then an onboarding process for point number 2. And then point number 3 is just that ongoing communication and those touch points between Ascension Rotaract Network, as well as your clubs in your districts. So before we get into those 3 steps, I do want to point out the Meet Our Team tab right here. So this is a little bit more information about our executive team. Feel free to reach out to any of us. We are more than happy to support and help you. If we go back to the Join Us tab, as I mentioned, there are the 3 points. There are a couple different ways to get to the more information about these 3 points. You can either go ahead and click on the 1, 2, or 3 here, or you can go up to that top tab and click on either step 1, step 2, or step 3. So they'll take you to the same place. So we'll go ahead and click on 1. So step 1 is submitting an official inquiry. And again, this is only if your district was not on that list on the first page. So if your district is not officially onboarded with Ascension quite yet, this would be step number 1. And you would go ahead and fill out this information either as a Rotaractor or a Rotarian interested in supporting Rotaract. After you submit this form, our team will get an email notifying us of your form submission, and we will be in touch with you shortly afterwards. The next step after that, which is noted in these steps as well, is to fill out an official onboarding paperwork form. So really, that's just a single page document informing and kind of detailing the specifics about Ascension Rotaract Network. We ask that your district governor, as well as your district Rotaract representative or a standing in Rotaract representative, sign that form and then share it back with our team before we move on to step 2. So we'll make sure to explain all of that in the email response to this official inquiry form that you submit. But we do want to make sure that we're filling out that form and that we do share it with Rotary International just for their paperwork and for their tracking purposes. So if we move on to step 2, after your district has filled out that paperwork and shared it with our team, we'll send it over to Rotary International, and then we'll move forward with the official onboarding conversation. So at this point, this is a step for Ascension to really get to know your district and your clubs and your team, as well as for your district and clubs to get to know Ascension and get to know our team. So this is really just an informal conversation between our two teams to get to know each other, as well as understand what our goals are and what we can do to best support each other. So for this, we'll schedule roughly a 1-hour Zoom meeting between our two teams. And we ask that prior to that meeting, your team reflect on Rotaract in your district. So what are some of the successes, some of the maybe failures, ways that you can improve, and goals that you have, and what can we as Ascension Rotaract Network do to connect you with the resources or the individuals that can support you, as well as provide you with resources and support from our own team. So again, this is an informal conversation, but it's super important for starting the relationship between your district and our team. So after that onboarding conversation, your district is officially onboarded with Ascension. So again, on that first page, if your district was listed already, you do not need to take this onboarding step. Your district has already done it, so you're good to go. But the third point here, and again, we'll click over to step number 3. This is just an ongoing touch point. So this is a way to connect with us if you want to connect with us in any way. So if your district is listed, again, on that front page, this is a resource more so for you and for your district and your clubs to engage with us. If there's anything that we can do to support you or connect you with resources or truly anything, you can either reach out to us here or through our email, whatever's easiest. We're here to support you in any way that we can. So please do not hesitate to get in touch with us. Now, if your district is officially onboarded with Ascension and either somebody else in your district has already taken you through those steps, or maybe you helped spearhead that initiative, everyone in your district at this point, whether they're a Rotaractor, an Interactor, or a Rotarian, has access to our member center. Now, that access is not automatic. You actually have to create a login. So we'll go up to this top corner here and click login. And you'll go ahead and type in the information. So I'll just type in an example. Type in previous emails. And then you would type in your Rotary district number. So mine currently is 6360. And then your membership type. If you are a district Rotaract representative, that means you're also a Rotaractor. You would go ahead and click that. If you are the Rotarian counterpart at the district, so the district Rotaractor, you would click on that option. If you're a Rotaract president, you click on that. and then other Rotary partner or Rotaractor, you would go ahead and click on those options. So for myself, I'll just click on other Rotaractor for now. And then we have terms of service as well as code of conduct. I encourage you to read both of those and make sure that you click both that you accept, and then you would click sign up. I've already used that email, so we'll try a different email. If you click sign up, then you get success. Your member sign up request has been sent. So after you've submitted this, we will get an email on the Ascension Rotaract side, and we will have to approve you as a member of our website. So again, all of our resources are open to all of the Rotarians, Rotaractors, and Interactors that are a part of districts officially onboarded with Ascension, but they're not yet available for districts that are not onboarded with Ascension. So we want to make sure that we do take those necessary steps. So it will take up to a couple days for us to approve that. But once that's approved, you will get full membership access to our website. And I'll just go ahead and log in here with my own account. All right. I don't know if you saw that, but once you've created your login, there's an option at the bottom that says, I already have an account, sign in. Once you've been approved, you'll just click on that and sign in that way. Now we're on the website in place, but now the member center looks a little bit different. So now we have access to all these awesome resources. There's a resource option here. There's a forum page, as well as a calendar. So for the resources, if we go into here, there are a bunch of different PowerPoints, as well as a link to different kinds of surveys or resources that have worked well for other districts and other clubs, and that you could potentially use for your districts and clubs. This final resource here is a link to our YouTube page. So you can go ahead and click on that, and that will take you to our YouTube channel that includes a bunch of different recordings, as well as trainings and opportunities to engage with the larger Rotaract community. If you do scroll up to the top here and we go back to Member Center, we also have this forum. So this is an opportunity to have discussions with other members of the Ascension Rotaract network. So people can create posts, different ways to engage different topics, and then other people that have access to the Member Center can go ahead and comment or like or engage with those posts in different ways. So that's just another way to engage with members of Ascension Rotaract network. We also do have some other resources from previous events that we've hosted, as well as recordings. Again, all of these recordings are posted to our YouTube channel, so feel free to find them in that manner as well. We also have a couple additional tabs. So resources, these are resources that are available to everybody, whether or not you have a member center access. So just the Rotaract handbook, constitution, bylaws, a few different examples of resources that are available widely to the Rotaract community. And then a few frequently asked questions. So if there are some questions that you have about what exactly is Ascension, what do we do? What are we supporting? I encourage you to go to this frequently asked questions tab and engage with us in that way. I hope this was helpful. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. ascensionrotaract@gmail.com is our email, so feel free to reach out, or you can also engage with us through any of the tabs on our website, the Ascension Inquiry or Onboarding, or truly any of the resources here. So I look forward to you joining Ascension Rotaract Network if your district hasn't yet, or for you to gain access to the membership center, which always has additional resources being added to it if your district has officially onboarded with Ascension. Thank you so much.